I mean, just knowing the fact that it's for the title, it does make it different. It does make it like it's pressure added. It's everything more added. It's everything's more magnified. Everything is more like it's just bigger. And I would say this time to time and time. Coach said best is how you handle things leading up to that, because before the title fight, everybody want to talk to you. Everybody want to be your friend. Everybody want to sponsor you. But is that gonna be there forever? That's not gonna be there forever. Forever is gonna be your real circle, your real family, your closest friends. Besides that, you gotta still focusing on what's in front of you. A lot of people, once they get this type of attention, they stay under the cloud. You gotta stay away from the cloud and keep plugging away, keep grinding, keep doing what got you there, which was winning. And how you win? By working hard, by staying disciplined. Sometimes the light hurt people, and I do believe I do a great job on staying on my lane and keep doing my thing, because at the end of the day, that's how you keep getting things. That's how you keep growing, and that's about it. I don't think I could imagine my first title fight to be Miami, that close from home. I mean, that's gonna feel a lot like Ecuador. It's gonna be a lot of Ecuadorians. It's gonna be loud. It's gonna be big, and I'll be prepared for that. I'm sure his confidence is gonna be way higher just because he just beat Aljamain and he's coming off a big win and he won the title, right? But if you have enough common sense, Aljamain, great fighter overall, but the guy cannot strike. If he goes into a kickboxing match, the guy cannot strike. It's all awkward, it's all weird to get to his shot and make you work from there and eventually get to a good position. But if you go punch for punch, he can fight. And we all know that. The way he lost the fight was the same way he get a stop against Moraes. This is not a lucky shot. He's not seeing nothing. He just closes his eyes and swing and eventually get to a leg, and then he can climb up. I can fight. I can be in front of you. I can read you. I can take a punch, and I can punch just as hard as you. I know how strong I am. I know how good I am. And to be honest, I just feel that I'm gonna make him quit. I feel I'm gonna break him and just give him a reason to go home.
And what are you basing that on? Are you basing that on something in him, or are you just basing that on you, that
That's
you will give him that reason, or why do you think he'll quit?
That's on me. I worked so hard to get to where I am today that I'm not gonna get in there and just kind of like let it go. A lot of fighters, sometimes they're ready, but mentally, they let loose. They're like, oh, okay, I can live another day. I don't want to live another day if I'm not gonna give everything from me. And winning, success is never guaranteed. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you say. Chances that something doesn't go your way, they're high. And you gotta be alert and aware of that. And that's how you also win. Knowing that things can be farther or harder for you. Because we just never know. One punch, one kick, one anything can change how things go. But that's when I know I can dig deep, I can bite down and say, bring it.
What impact do you think that you guys have fought before? Is there any impact on the second fight? Does it matter?
I try to think that doesn't matter. New opponent, new energy, just similar face. Because time passes and people change and everything changes. So for any reason, I'm thinking this can be easy. For any reason, I'm thinking I'm gonna get it quick. I'm always expecting the worst. On my last 30 fights, I have never think, oh, it's gonna be easy tonight. I put all the pressure on my shoulders. I see the worst scenarios and I say, let's see what happens. Let's go and let's go hard.
What do you think the fight is going to look like in terms of, and I asked you this when we were watching a little bit of film before, but that Chito starts slow? Like, do you think it's going to be like a feel-out fight, or do you think that because you've already kind of been in there will be some familiarity already? And what do you think of, like, because everyone's going to be saying that. I bet the commentators, like, right when the fight starts, are going to be like, Chito starts slow, you know? Like, that's just part of your narrative now. Like, is that going to, do you think, well, how will this fight start, do you think?
It's going to start as a fight. We will fight. I mean, I'm not very good at reading comments or paying attention to the public opinion. I get it. I heard it because I watch my fights sometimes just to get a little more knowledge on what I can do or what I shouldn't do. But I mean, that's just another opinion. That's literally just an opinion. Oh, he's too slow, he's too fast, or he's crazy. Everybody will tell you you should do something. And everybody will say, dude, sometimes I need you to do something. I'm like, you do it. Go in there and do it. I don't see other fighters tell me like, dude, you're too slow. It's just public opinion, and honestly, I don't care. I mean, I can change my style or go crazy. I mean, talking about changing the style, audio could be excuse, could be true. He was saying, oh, I was trying to be entertainment, that's why I felt like that. I don't give a who's watching. I'm trying to win myself. I want to do it for my family. I want to do it for my own self, for my ego, because I want to be a world champion. At the end of the day, I live for my family and I want to give them the best. And being a world champion will be part of that. So I want to fight the way I fight, and I'm ready to fight.
Last thing, and I like asking guys this for some reason, but how do you think you'll react? Are you you gonna cry when you win a world championship? Like such a long journey, man. What do you think you'll do?
I feel having the belt around my waist and just having my family in front of me, my team next to me. I feel like 100% I'm gonna cry. I mean, there's no way you don't. I mean, unless you don't give up. I do give. Becoming a world champion sounds epic, sounds impossible, and I really want to become one.
Can you remember when do you think it was the first time you're like, I'm going to be a UFC champion? Like, I'm going to have that belt. When was like the first time you thought it?
On my first win streak in the UFC, I felt like when I beat I fought the Chinese guy in Australia. Then I beat Brad Pickett by head kick. Then I beat Kelleher, that he was coming as a prospect, kind of. He came in hot in the UFC. His UFC debut, he beat number 15 in the world, blah, blah, blah. And then I finished 2 out of those 3 guys, and I was like, I'm going to be a world champion. Because before that, it was just figuring out how to win a fight so you can have enough money to stay in the States. And at the beginning, you can say things, but I was really at the beginning trying just to have enough cash to make it another month in the US. That was really it. Then when you get in a win streak, you're like, okay, I really can do something with this. And I'm here now.
Yeah.
I mean, a few weeks ago I don't care. I will fight him 10 more times or I will fight him never again. I'm not a picky. I'm not picky. I've used whoever's in front of me, that person needs to get hurt. I'm not really like expecting all these movies. I don't care. I know there's great adversaries in there, DC and John Jones. I mean, there's so many. But Garban Dillashaw, GSP with Hughes or Matt Serra, but I don't care. I mean, if we fight again, we fight again. All that matters is 299, March 9th. That's all that matters today for me.